What's up, family? It's me. I'm back. I know it's been a minute. Man, so much has been going on. So much has happened. So many great things, though. I'm not saying it like it's been all bad things, but it's been some great things that have gone on in my life. My wife and I celebrated our vow renewal on our 12-year anniversary. Definitely praising God for that. Praising God for the opportunity to still be married with her, still be going strong. Believing God for a lifetime to go in Jesus' name. But I know you guys don't want to hear too much about that stuff. We will be dropping stuff on our family channel. So if you have not subscribed to our family channel, go ahead and do that. And I will do a lot of updating there on where have we been as a family, what has been going on, etc., etc. But let's get into why you guys are here. You guys are here for gaming. I love gaming. I know you guys love gaming. I want to thank you personally so much for rocking with me. Thank you so much for taking the time to subscribe to my channel, watch my channel. Go ahead and give this video a like by giving it a thumbs up. Share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, excuse me. I'm so excited to talk to you guys and be back in front of you guys. I want to apologize. I haven't shot a video because I got in my own headspace. I got in my own way. I believe that you guys deserve excellence, and so I wanted to give you guys the best quality videos that I could give you guys. I was shooting them a certain way. I didn't like that particular way. I have tried for months now, multiple months, trying to find a better way to shoot videos for you guys. I thought I had a way figured out, but that ended up falling through, so I got to go back to the drawing board, but I will have that figured out soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to still drop videos because I can't keep delaying the process because I want to be a perfectionist. But understand that I am working behind the scenes to give you guys the best quality videos, do everything I can to help this channel be up to your standards. Like I said, you guys deserve excellence, so I want to give you guys excellence. Thank you again. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for everything on this channel. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's video. So in sharing this ongoing directive build, the footage that I shot this footage before Title Update 16.1. 16.1 is out right now. So all of the updates that I talked about need to happen in this video has happened, and I'm grateful for it. My expertise has gone up, etc., etc., but we'll get into that in another video. But let's get into this build. Actually, let's get into some game footage first, and then we'll get into building the build. Hey, some explosion got done. It goes down in the countdown. What we got right here? Something like that. Right here. Party time. Oh yeah. Oh, don't you run for me. Chocolate wasted. Man over there. Bean. I'm about to bean too. Look at that damage. 400K. And it's not even. It don't even have assault rifle damage on there right now, which we'll get into. We'll get into that later. We'll get into that later. All the damage is still doing, and it don't even have AR damage on there right now because of the glitch that's in 16, Title Update 16. Look at that, melting. Told you I love the Carbine 7. Oh look, big boy. Get that pack. Yeah, get that pack. Oh, who's this over here? I'm on fire. Can't even see. I'm crazy. Loves Carbine 7 now. Oh yeah, party time. Oh yeah, it's party time. We in it now. Oh, watch out for them. Can't shoot them. Let me know in the comments, how are y'all feeling the countdown? I really like the countdown. I ain't gonna say probably. I plan on dropping a video on what I believe to be the best material farm that there is on the game. I like the countdown because it gives you a mixture of objectives and you get to fight too. Get that pack. But yeah, I really like the countdown. Let me know what y'all think. Go ahead and shoot that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments of the countdown. Are you feeling it? Do you use it to farm gear? How do you use it? I think it's one of the best loot farms as well too, because you get so much loot in here. And now with the ability to put it on heroic too, although heroic slaps, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta come in here with the builds. I just feel like the countdown is it offers so many, what's the big boy somewhere? It offers so many different aspects of what you need on this game. Like you need to loot farm, you need to get gear, you need to work on your expertise level. It feels like the countdown is the best way to do all of that. Oh yeah, get lit up, big boy. Get lit up. Alright, looks like we're almost done with our second encounter. We got somebody over here? Oh yeah, we do. So you see, with that ongoing directive, not only am I getting the hollow point ammo, I'm making sure my teammates get the hollow point ammo as well. I love that they added that to Title Update 16. Helps out everybody. Help you, help me, help everybody. Alright, main objective. We're in here. Get this on and popping. I'm heading for, you see that 457K, 430, 381K. And that's low level. And this doesn't even have assault rifle damage on it. Imagine when that assault rifle damage get on there. It's gonna be crazy. Looking forward to that update. I could just use a different one, but this one already got sadist on there. And I got different carbine 7s for different things. I got different carbine 7s. I got one for a skill build with a sync on it. I got another one with, I forget what the, flatline. Got one with flatline on it. So yeah, man. Now if I get another one, then yeah, I'll probably adjust it. But get out of here, don't try to blow me up. Alright. So I'm not gonna show you guys too much more game footage. You get the gist of it. You see me going to work with the carbine 7. You see me going to work with the SIG. SIG really go crazy. Look at that, 522K, 626K. Ooh, going crazy. Oh, you know what? We gotta remember the objectives too. So yeah, that's pretty much game footage. Let's go ahead and get into the build right now. The show must go on, right? So actually there's revelation in that. A lot of times we think we need something else to get started, but in reality, in most cases we have everything that we need to get started. The key is starting. So just dropped that little bit of revelation for y'all. But let's get into the build. But before we get into the build, I want to show y'all the specialization that I'm using and why. So we're using a firewall specialization with this build for a couple of reasons. Of course, you know, you can get the increased damage. So if you use submachine guns, lightweight, whatever. But in this particular build, we are using submachine guns and we are using assault rifles. So we're automatically increasing our submachine gun and our AR damage by 15%. But I want to show you these talents, which work perfect with this build. So with this build, and I'm titling this build, you guys know that I love to name my builds. I'm titling this build Ongoing Bleed. That's the name of this build. So if you look at this talent right here, this one is called Firewall Tactical Link. Allies deal 10% damage to enemies that are within 10 meters of you. So your allies, which with Title Update 16, they have really buffed this ongoing directives build, and it really helps not only you, it benefits the team as well. So this is another way with running it with the firewall specialization that will help boost teammates' damage with that extra 10% damage. There's one other talent that I do want to show you guys. You get 30% health on kill if you have everything maxed out on your signature specialization. Now let's get into the build. Again, this is the Ongoing Bleed. which is, it's called Ongoing Bleed because of what you are able to do with this build, but it is the Ongoing Directive. I just call it the Ongoing Bleed. So let's get into the gun. I have the SIG MPX. As you can see, everything is maxed out. My expertise level is at 9. Well, actually it's at 10. I haven't maxed, took this up one more. I can get one more on there and take this to an extra 10% weapon damage. But you see my weapon damage on there is 108,000, actually 108.4K rounds RPMs, rounds 40. RPMs 850, but you see maxed out SMG damage, maxed out crit hit chance, and then damage to targets out of cover. That is key. That is one of the best multiplicative damage attributes that you can have on a weapon, is damage to target out of cover. Look at the talent, Sadist. Deal 20% weapon damage to bleeding enemies. With this build, you're going to be causing a lot of bleed, and so it's key that you'll be able to proc that 20% extra weapon damage from bleeding targets. After 4 kills, applies bleed to the next enemy you hit. And then I am running the Carbine 7. Man, I have fallen in love with this AR. This thing is, man, it's like shooting darts. I love this, like shooting lasers. I love this AR, man. So I have this, you see it's only at 7% expertise. It's a maxed out rifle. Actually, that's supposed to say assault rifle damage. That's one of the glitches that's going on with Title Update 16. So once that switches back to assault rifles damage, I will be able to get even more damage out of this weapon. Let me see if I have another one. There was a glitch that was going on where some of the guns were saying they switched over to rifle damage somehow, and some of them, like you see this Carbine 7 right here, says assault rifle damage, whereas the one that I'm highlighting in this particular build, somehow, yeah, some weapons switched, some didn't, so you got to look out for that as well. So I really still have fun with this build, so I'm looking forward to this build getting even more damage once that kicks over into goes back to AR damage. So you see 21% health on damage, health damage, 10% damage to targets out of cover. This also has Sadist because like I said, you're going to be doing a lot of bleed. It's the Firewall Specialization pistol. Don't really, actually I'm coming to learn love this Busy Little Bee. So I'm gonna put that on. I had the TD car custom there, which is classic for like skill bizzle, does a lot of damage. But yeah, this Busy Little Bee, this pistol gets busy. So the talent is Busy Little Bee. Each shot each shot to a different target will give you a 1 stack up to 10. Each stack will give you 20% weapon damage. Isn't that crazy? 1 stack up to 10 will give you 20% weapon damage increase. Stacks will activate once agent switches weapons and will last for 10 seconds. So you got to shoot with this one. If you can get 10 stacks on this one and then switch to another weapon, that's an additional. It will apply to the next weapon that you have, which is crazy. Now let's get into the pieces. I have Ongoing Directive. Let's read it. Two pieces gives you 15% status effects. 3 pieces gives you 30% reload speed. 4 pieces gives you what is called Rules of Engagement. Shooting a status effect enemy will apply a mark. Killing a marked enemy grants a full clip of hollow point ammo for your active weapon, and half of the clip of the agent's active weapon to the rest of the party. So this is really key in like Countdown and other missions where you're running with players. You are giving them half of the clip. You giving them half of your clip it's not gonna take away from you, excuse me, but the amount. So how I have 40 in my SMG, if I kill an NPC with that 40, they'll get 20 rounds of hollow point ammo into their clip, and the marks will last for 10 seconds. So hollow point ammo amplifies weapon damage by 20%, and it applies bleed on hit. So you already see how we're starting to begin to proc that bleeding with the Sadist, getting that additional 20% weapon damage from causing targets to bleed. That's just off of Sadist being active. I haven't even gotten to the chest piece yet, which If you do not have this exotic chest piece, you can always use a chest piece of your choice, maybe a Seska, Soclav, or Grupo Sombra, and put Trauma on there. Same effect, but I just got the exotic chest piece. So if you do not have that exotic chest piece, do not be discouraged. You can use any chest piece that will work to your or cater to your play style, and you will just have to put Trauma on there. So of course I got 15% weapon damage, 12% critical hit damage. Oh, and I'm missing a mod too, my bad. Go ahead and put our mods on there. And it's 12% critical hit damage. So now I got the mod on there, 12%, 12%. Then I got the weapon damage. Skip over the chest piece, we'll save that for later. I got armor, 170,000 on my second piece of Ongoing Directive, 11.6% critical hit damage. As you can see, I'm running this build with 1.3 armor. I love running this build at 1.3 armor. I feel like it gives me survivability. I'm able to do a lot of damage and survive at the same time. And remember, we're also getting 30%. By running this with the firewall, we're getting an additional 30% on kill. And then here's my third piece. The knee pads, 170,000 armor. I gotta get that crit hit damage up. I can get that up to 12. Fourth piece is the gloves. You can see I got armor, and I can also get my critical hit damage up on that to 12 as well. So even with not having this build maxed out, as you saw, this build still slaps, still goes crazy. Let's get into the backpack. I'm running a Soclav backpack, which gives me an additional 10% SMG damage. I got 15% weapon damage on there. My attributes is 12% critical hit damage, 6% critical hit chance, and I got 11.8% critical hit damage mod. The talent on there is key, also is Wicked. Applying a status effect increases your weapon damage by 18% for 20 seconds. So you see, not only are we getting the 20% from the Ongoing Directive by shooting an NPC with the hollow point, we're also applying a status effect, which is like it's working together with this background. I'm getting an additional 18%, getting an additional 18 weapon damage off of my backpack as well. So you begin to see that weapon damage start to add up, especially when you have that, that proc, especially when you have sadists. Remember, sadists are on our weapons. We get an additional 20% for making a target bleed. So now you see how that weapon damage starts to add up. We're talking about 20 plus 20 plus 18. You see what I'm saying? So we're looking at 20, 40, 68% extra weapon damage, and I haven't even gotten to the chest piece yet. Let's get into the chest piece. Chest piece. Okay, chest piece. This is the name chest piece, the Riz Waves Pride. Let's talk about the talent, and then we'll go through the other stuff. Bleeding Edge. Shooting an enemy within 15 meters applies a bleed to the target. So those repair. Repair 3 to 48% of your armor per second for every enemy that is bleeding within 15 meters of you. Repair strength per numbers of bleeding enemies is, if you have one target bleeding, is 3%, 2 targets is 6%, 3 targets is 12%, 4 targets is 24%. If you have 5 targets bleeding around you, is 48%. So if you ever needed to, you got in a jam or you got in a pickle and you needed to get some armor back, you could really just tap 5 NPCs around you while you're on while you're in cover, and allow that to heal you, and then you will get your health and your armor back pretty fast. Now let's get into the attributes and the core attributes. So on my chest piece, I have maxed out weapon damage, I have maxed out critical hit chance, I have maxed out critical hit damage, and then I have 11.8% critical hit damage mod. And as you can see right now, it's expertise 9%, so it's an additional 9% armor on my chest piece. My mask is only at 5% extra armor. I haven't even started going into my proficiency for my holster. Knee pads either. Gloves are at 9%, and then backpack not even yet. So this build can be significantly better as far as adding additional armor to it from the proficiency, from the expertise, and on my weapons too. I can go 1% more on there, and I can go 3% more on my Carbine 7. And then on top of that, once they do update 16.1, this will change back over from rifle damage to assault rifle damage. And like I said, this build, or like you saw, this build still slaps. So just imagine once everything is fixed. I run the striker shield with this. Don't really have to go into too much detail. This is a Specialization exclusive with the firewall. This is the shield is exclusive to the firewall. You can only run this striker shield with the firewall being active. And then of course, I run the, I ain't gonna say of course like you know, but I run the Reviver Hive just in case I get in a pickle. But you can switch these out. These skills can be switched out to anything that you want to switch it out to. Is really based on your play style. Any of this build is based on your play style. Like if you wanted to go with a different weapon like CMMG Banshee, or if you wanted to go with the Vector, it's up to you. It's really up to you. I just found I like playing with these two, especially I feel like I can do a lot of damage with this, especially when I get close range. And then the shield helps me be close range at a longer period and be able to still get my shots off and be able to get that healing that I will need for killing NPCs, or if I need to tap 5 of them and still have the shield up protecting me, I could do so. So that's pretty much the build. If you want to see, let's go see, I'll show you guys the stats real quick. So as you can see on my primary, sitting at 53% critical hit chance, 155.3% crit hit damage. As you can see, remember those two pieces where I can go to 12%, so that will go up at least 2%. And then from there, you got 70% headshot damage, and so forth and so forth. I sincerely apologize. I must interject right here. I did not show you guys what mods I am running on my weapons. So as you can see, I have a long optic rail on there that gives you 5% critical hit damage, 9mm magazine slot. This is all on my SIG, my SMG. 9mm magazine slot, additional 10 rounds, short underbarrel, rail, laser pointer, that's 5% critical hit chance, and a 9mm muzzle slot for the Osprey, I should say, 9 suppressor, that's an additional 5% critical hit chance. Then on my Carbine 7, long optics rail, critical hit chance, 5%, 5.56 magazine slot, that's additional 20 rounds, but it's minus 10% reload speed. But with that extra reload speed that you're getting from the Ongoing Directive, you will make up for that. Long barrel under rail, laser pointer, 5% crit hit chance, 5.56 muzzle slot. That's also an additional 5% critical hit chance. So let me go ahead and show you the stats on the Carbine 7. You got 37% critical hit chance, 150.3% critical hit damage, 75% headshot damage, excuse me. So that's the stats, and now to the rest of the video. So yeah, that's pretty much the build. I'm excited. This build is legit. This has become one of my favorite builds, especially since they made this build more team friendly. Not only do I help myself out, but I can help the team out, and I'm always about helping the team and seeing how we can be better. So this is definitely one of my go-to builds now. Let me know if you guys run this build and how you run this build. Let me know if there's any pieces that you will swap out. Let me know in the comments. Want to hear from you guys. Let me know, guys, if there's any other builds that you want to see me do. I have a whole docket of builds that I want to share with you guys, because it has been a minute. And I sincerely apologize for how long it has been. But yes, it has been a minute. I feel like I am back. I am getting back on my grizzy and knocking these videos out and giving y'all videos that y'all can relate to and that y'all can, be drawn to, and that will help y'all become better players, better agents on the Division 2. Also, let me know, what do you think about this new update? Do you guys like it, etc., etc.? I know there are bugs, but that's going to be with anything. They usually new drops, and they have already said some of the things that they're going to be fixing in 16.1, so I'm excited about it. And that's pretty much the video. I appreciate y'all, as always, tuning in. Love and appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for how fast y'all been blowing my videos up. I really appreciate the support. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the comment. I even appreciate the trolls and the haters. Gotta appreciate everyone. But yeah, man, we're gonna continue to grow. Let's go, let's grow. And we're gonna continue to go to the next level. All right, until the next video, y'all be safe out there. Y'all have fun. Really be safe going into this holiday season. And have fun, man, and just be a better version of yourself and be the change that you want to see in the world. All right, peace. Love y'all. Leave y'all with this gang footage. Crazy thing is, the great thing I should say about this Carbine 7. Oh, that might blow me up. Let me get him up. Great thing about this Carbine 7 too. Somebody picking him up? Oh, okay. You can be at a distance with it. Not have to be up close and personal. Because when you countdown, it go down. Going crazy. You see them numbers. Going crazy. Ooh. No, don't run. Going crazy. Oh, look at him over there trying to put a box down. We gotta push in a second. They got boxes over here and all kind of crazy stuff. Oh, hunters get it too in here. Yeah. Oh, let me go in here and call this off. We gotta get in here. Call this. Oh, they called it off. Oh, dodging. I hope I don't die. Oh, he's gonna pick him up. Okay. Yeah. This thing is a laser, man. Love it. Get up out of here, medic. Cooked.